Good afternoon. Grab a drink, get comfortable, have a seat. I'm excited to talk to you today. So, you want to know why I want to become a DSW and how I ended up in this field? Well, I believe the field chose me. I've always enjoyed working with people and helping people, and I have a deep respect and admiration for people with developmental disabilities. And I remember I was without a job in my early 20s. And I remember looking through the newspaper for a job and seeing this little ad saying, if you enjoy helping people, you believe in doing with, not for. If you want to create change for someone for the better, and if you want to advocate, there is more, but apply. So I applied and I got the job, and it was at that time, what was it called? Independent Living Residents Deafblind Ontario Services, which is now Deafblind Ontario Services. That's a lot of words. So upon working there, I realized what we do is absolutely amazing. It's important, and we are having an integrated experience. And I got to realize how important it is to be someone's voice when they can't see or hear. And it's a lot of responsibility. But we all go through a time where we need someone to speak for us, and this happened to be my time. So I became a stronger person by advocacy. We would go to the doctor, or in the community, people would ask questions, and I'd be excited to tell them information and share what I know and help educate people. So the next time we bump into each other, they're warm and they say, hey, Sarah, hey, Michael, for example, how's Michael doing? And I would ask him in sign, and he maybe say good or smile or not at all. But yeah, advocacy, it's very empowering to be able to be a tool for communication on someone else's behalf. It's wonderful. So I'd love to share a couple of my favorite experiences with you. I don't want to go with moments because a moment is just a moment. It's fleeting. These were experiences. So I remember when people would ask what I do, this is lots of people. You get into conversations and they ask what you do, and then you explain, oh, I work with people that are deafblind. They're in a group home setting. These are the things we do. And I remember lots of times people would be like, oh, that's so sad. Or, oh, well, how do they communicate? Oh, well, how do you... This was one of my favorite things because I was given the chance to explain how they learn things using concrete cues or tactile items to represent an abstract thing. Like if we were going to do laundry, we would feel like the laundry soap cup. And then I would say, are you comfortable if I touch you? And then I'd say, close your eyes. And I'd show them how we would communicate using our hands. And I remember so often they'd be like, wow, like this is amazing. So this is how they learn to speak. And yeah. And I'd be like, and it's not sad. I like, these guys get to do way more than what I do in my personal life in a regular, probably couple months. They do way more than what we do. We would do all kinds of outings and like cooking together, and like all your activities of daily living we do together. We went camping together, and I get to explain all of these wonderful experiences, and they would walk away feeling really positive, knowing that no, it's not so sad, because there are people like us that are out there working with them to try and help them live a full, joyful, and meaningful life. So it's really, that was one of my huge things with advocating, actually. Another experience is I remember there's two clients I was working with. people were talking about brainstorming ideas of things to do. And someone had suggested the scenic caves at Blue Mountains here in Ontario. So basically it's a cave trail, and there's lots of stairs. There's a little bit of climbing. You got to be careful. There's some really thin spots. There's some slippery spots. And some people were like, ooh, and I was like, why not? Why can't we? Keep in mind, one of these two people that came was totally deaf and totally blind. But I was like, she likes adventure. She likes new experiences. She's determined. Let's let her try, and we can help facilitate that and make it as safe as possible so she has a wonderful experience. So 4 of us went, 2 clients and 2 staff, and we just did everything at their pace, and it was amazing. Like, I can't imagine how it must have felt for them as a sensory experience. You know, it's like hot outside, but then you get into the caves and it's cold. And because we believed in them and we spoke up for them, they were able to make this happen. We were able to make this happen together. It was incredible. And we were there for hours. And we just, took it slow, and it was absolutely wonderful. I've had so many positive experiences because of just saying, nah, let's try. let's see what they want, if they want to do it. Let's try. And if like they didn't feel safe or want to do it, they would let us know in their way of communicating. So just making amazing things happen by speaking up is wonderful. It's a dream. As I mentioned before, I have been I said I started in this field in my 20s, so it's been almost 20 years in this field. So I decided to take this course because it will help me be better at what I do and be more well-informed, as well as it'll help me get better positions, to be quite honest with you. So I have since moved on from the group home to a school board setting. It is amazing. It works really well with balancing family and home. So there's lots of options out there for when you decide to get into this field. So when I become a full DSW, I plan to use my knowledge and experiences and everything from this course and use it every day at school. So in different ways, we've learned so much stuff, so much medical stuff. I'm like, holy moly, we've learned so much. And I just plan on becoming a permanent employee and having a home base and sharing my knowledge and information and continuing to do with and not for, and continuing to believe in people and encourage communication and with all people, so we are all included, and to continue to use my voice to help someone else have a wonderful experience in their own life. I believe that part of championing advocacy is what we put out there. So if I put out a positive energy and a smile and I'm easy to talk to, I'm going to be able to network and meet new people and make connections so that we can continue building and making our circle bigger. I have a couple examples actually too at school. One, by doing this, I ended up passing by the woodworking class and creating a communication system for a student, working with the woodworking teacher, and she also got to learn about the student I was working with. So that was really wonderful. Second, another teacher example, walking by Cosmo class. I was like, why not stop in and find out? So we were welcomed by the students. They gave us a stool to use and showed me where the kits are for performing hair stuff and all this. Anyway, again, another teacher that welcomed us into the room and said, come back anytime. Both of them did. So I believe that by my way of championing advocacy is by being friendly and trying new things and just meeting new people and growing our circle. And this will allow us to be included in more activities because people will be more open because they'll see, oh, this is kind of cool. They'll want to be a part of it. When we show excitement and pleasure and the student does, other people want to get involved too. So this is how I will continue to champion advocacy. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much and enjoy your day. Bye.